Hello, it's Scott here with my review of Ninja vs. Ninja. So this is a new game by Out of the Box Publishing. It's a two-player game, and I thought I'd show you it right now. So, Ninja vs. Ninja comes with a board which represents two dojos. And the idea is that you're going to start on one side and you're going to make little missions into the other side and then come back. What's the coolest part of this game? Well, it's ninjas. Yeah! You have these cool little ninjas, which are your playing figures. Isn't he neat? You have red ninja and black ninja. Oh! So each player has 6 of these ninjas that they're going to use during the game. Now, also, each player has more ninjas. Ooh, these are scoring point ninjas. They tell you how many points you have. And shadow ninjas, which tell you how many points your missions are worth. So that's it. You get all these cool ninjas, but these are really just scoring tokens, so they're cool dolls used for scoring. Oh, and then you get dice. See? Like this die. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-sided die. But they're better than that because there's a sword running through them. Extreme dice with swords in them. Rah! So on your turn, you're going to roll both dice. You're going to get a total between 2 and 8. And then you can move one of your ninjas that far on the board. The rules on moving is that you can move in a straight line, or you can make one turn. So if you start here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, for example, if you rolled a 4. So you can move in a straight line or make one turn. Now, the way you get points in the game is by making missions into your opponent's territory. And the way that works is once you leave your home dojo, you have 3 turns to get out and come back. And the further you go, it's going to be worth more points. And so if you go to row 1 and come back, it's worth 1 point. If you go all the way to row 6 and come back, it's worth 6 points. The trick is you only have 3 turns to get, once you leave your side of the board, you have 3 turns to get out and come back. And that can be tricky. So you don't want to go too far because you're only going to roll numbers between 2 and 8. And usually you're going to roll a 5 or a 6. Part of the game is judging risks, saying how far do I go before I turn back. Now, when you're on a mission, one time during that mission, you can make a U-turn. So you don't have to make one turn straight with a turn and another turn. You can move up and continue moving back. So you could go, like if you start here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One time during the mission. Other than that, the rules still apply. Roll the dice, move exactly that far in a straight line, or make one turn. You also cannot jump over your own people or your opponent's people. If you land on an opponent's person, by exact count, you kill them. Rah! That's the other way to win the game, is to knock out all of your opponent's pieces. So there are 2 ways to win the game. 1, to kill all 6 of your opponent's pieces by landing on them by exact count. 2, to get 7 points worth of missions. And again, a mission is going in and coming back, and how far you go is equal to the number of points you're going to get. What did I think about this game? Well, it's cute. I mean, the bits are really cute. I mean, the dice are wonderfully extreme. I'll use these 4-sided dice in other games. But I found the game too dictated by dice because you had to move exactly the number that you rolled. You couldn't move less than that. And so it was frustrating at times trying to manipulate. The other problem that this game has is a player who is doing well continues to do better because they have more pieces on the board. If I've captured 4 of your people, it's going to be much easier for me to win the game if I have more people than you do. It's too bad because there's some 2-player abstracts out there, like the GIPF series, GIPF. There's a whole series of games they have, and one of the common things you see is that the better you're doing in those games, the harder it is to win the game, which is really cool. There's a game called Devonn, D-V-O-N-N, which has, you know, as you're doing better in the game, it's harder for you to win, and I really like that aspect, because then for you to win the game, you really got to overpower your opponent. In games like this, the better you're doing, the easier it is for you to win, so you get on the snowball effect. So, do I intend to play this game again? No, I won't. It was a cute 2-player game, but I have other 2-player abstract games I'd rather play. This one has cute components. The components are really pretty, but that's the biggest thing it's got going for it. So anyway, that's it from Scott, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. This is Ask a Scotcha, and I look forward to playing with you soon. Nah.